Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. This is weekly show number 45 for this Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. Today's topics, we're going to be talking about all four major sports. That hasn't happened in a while. And then coming up on my channel. So we're going to start with that first. I renamed my channel, for those of you who didn't notice. It's now Ronnie's Fun and Games. So I was Ronnie's Sports Show, but since I do other things on here besides sports, like the Ronnie Show and, I don't know, do other types of videos, I decided to name it Fun and Games because we play games, we have lots of fun on here, so hey, why not? And speaking of the Ronnie Show, our birthday special, my birthday special, and Halloween will be coming up next month. October 16th and, of course, October 31st. So, I have not gotten a response back from Abby about my co-host of the show. Because I asked her, what we usually do is that we usually do a would you rather, and then a topic, and then a game. I have not gotten back to her yet on the would you rather or the topic. So yeah, once we get that, then we'll be set and ready to go, as far as I'm concerned. And I like it, because my birthday this year's on a Friday. So, I mean, it couldn't have worked out even better. And then starting in winter, well, really starting in November, we're going to have Winter Fun and Games, where we are going to play the Money Cards, which is the game show, or, not the game show, the Card Sharks bonus round, where you can win tons and tons of cash. Press Your Luck, that's going to be another one we play. Greed, The Wall, which is, for those of you who don't know, it's a giant Plinko board that they turned into a game show. And then we're going to play a little bit of Wheel of Fortune, too. So, that's coming up here on this channel very, very soon. Let's get into NHL now. Tampa Bay won the Stanley Cup 2-0 in Game 6. Victor Hedman was awarded the Conn Smythe. And then, I think it was in Game 5, or it was after Game 4 or Game 5, that it was John Cooper, their coach, that Stamkos would be out for the rest of the season. Well, he played last night, and I think that's how Tampa Bay won the Cup. NBA, the finals start tomorrow, September 30th, for those of you who are watching a year from now, or 6 months from now. But by then, we'll already know who the winner was. Hold on, I gotta... My computer's so far away, so I gotta move down a little. It's not close to me, since, I only have, that much room of camera space, so... MLB, the wild card matchups. Now, the wild card started today. It was the AL started today. Now, and the matchups for the wild card in the AL are Houston and Minnesota, the White Sox and the A's, the Rays and the Blue Jays, and the Yankees and the Indians. In the National League, which the National League wild card starts tomorrow, it's Cincinnati at Atlanta. That's the first game of the day. Miami and Chicago. St. Louis and San Diego. And then Milwaukee and LA. So this year's playoff should be pretty interesting, I think. 16 teams instead of the 12, I believe is what it is. I think it's 12 or something like that. Ronnie's NFL show. Now, I did not get my stats done in time. I just didn't have time for them. But we'll do it next week on the show. Now, Thursday night football. It's Denver and at New York. The Jets chose Denver, of course, because... Sunday, Indianapolis is at Chicago. I'm going with Chicago. Jacksonville at Cincinnati. I'm going with Cincinnati. Cleveland's at Dallas. I'm going with Dallas. The Saints are in Detroit. I'm going with the Saints. Pittsburgh is in Tennessee. Now, that game sounds like it's questionable since they had the outbreak on the Tennessee team. So that could be postponed or canceled or whatever. So we'll see. By the way, a new rule this season, if there's any games that are canceled, they count as ties for my record. So, yeah. And then Seattle's at Miami. I'm going with Seattle. The Chargers are at Tampa Bay. I'm going with Tampa Bay. Baltimore's at Washington. I went with Baltimore. And then Arizona's at Carolina. I picked Arizona. And then Minnesota at Houston. Now, this game is also questionable because Tennessee played Minnesota on Sunday. And, of course, Tennessee had the outbreak. So, depending on how that goes, we'll have to see. And then the 3 o'clock games, the Giants are at the Rams. I went with the Rams, of course, because why not? And then New England's at Kansas City. 4-0 Chiefs. Buffalo, they're doing pretty good this year, too. I'm surprised. Buffalo and Oakland. I went with Buffalo going 4-0, too. So, I'm trying to think. I know one of my predictions off the top of my head. It's Philadelphia at San Francisco. And I went with San Francisco. Now, the reason why I don't have my last 2 on there is because I had to create a separate page because I did this on Google Docs. So, I didn't have I ran past the page, so to speak. And then we have Atlanta at Green Bay. Green Bay all the way. Even though one of my classmates at school is a Falcons fan, which, yeah, they're not doing too good. So, thank you all so much for joining us for Weekly Show 45. Saturday, we'll be back in our regular schedule. Our regular schedule on Saturday. So, you got 2 weekly shows in the same week. So, you get to see double me in a double topic show. So, yeah, that's it. The NHL season's over. Till December, though. And then once the NBA Finals get over, we'll see what happens there. But, yeah, we have college football we need to talk about. Let's see, what else is going on? Yeah, the NBA Finals will be going on at that time, too. So we'll have to talk about that. Other than that, there really isn't much going on in the sports world. When, like, something big happens, we'll put it in the weekly show. So, yeah. I don't know what else to say, really, besides thank you all so much for watching. And hit like if you haven't. Comment your predictions for NFL. I really like to see those. For some reason, the NFL, or not the NFL, but YouTube keeps removing comments from my NFL predictions. I don't know why they're doing that. But I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I didn't give you a prediction on my NBA Finals. Miami and the Lakers. See, this one's tough because I really want Miami to win, but I also want the Lakers to win too. So, I mean, my cousin Carson's a Lakers fan, so for that reason, I'm going with Miami. But I think the Lakers will win. See, I think the Lakers are going to win, but I want Miami to win because my cousin is a Lakers fan. So, yeah. I remember this one prediction on Christmas. It was the Battle of L.A., and it was the... Oh, geez, what's the other L.A. team? The Clippers. Almost flew over my head. Yeah, and then I remember I said the Clippers would win, and we kept fighting them. It was just crazy. But the Clippers ended up winning the game, so I was happy afterwards when that happened. So, yeah, that was, see, the reason why I renamed my channel. Fun. That was so much fun to do weekly shows. It's fun to do weekly shows, make videos for all of you. We're going to play games starting in November. You'll see me in a couple of weeks for the Ronnie show. So, yeah. Other than that, I really have nothing else to say, honestly. Except, thank you all so much for watching. And we'll see you all next time. I'll see you Saturday, actually. That's when our next video will be. And, of course, it will be a weekly show. See you then.